Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Project 04 Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. So, when we last left off, we were playing as, I'm blanking on her name, Ruka! Yes, we were playing as Ruka, even though I thought we were going to be playing as the guy in this chapter. I think he might be coming back in the next one. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. And one of the things that we were doing is we were over in like the hospital wing area initially. That's where we started off. But now we've like traveled across a connecting corridor and we're in the other half of the place, which is the infirmary. It's kind of weird because there's you've got the Rogetsu Hall, which is kind of like the hospital place for like long-term patients, I think, and then you've got the infirmary, which is more like a sort of a modern hospital where you go in and out as you need specific help. So yeah, we sort of crossed over this place and we were sort of halfway through exploring it because of course one of the other things is that the ghost list, we've been looking for the Hozuki dolls and we've got a lot of them actually. We are over halfway. 38 would be what? 60, 70... No, that's 76. So we're almost halfway. We're close. I think technically 39 and a half is halfway. So one more and we're halfway. A little annoyed that there's some of these I can't get. We can't get to that one yet. Then we got Rogetsu Hall, lift lobby, that's 4th floor. Connecting passage. Oh yeah, we did get that one. Now, this was the annoying one. This is the one I literally haven't been able to get back to because the door is shut. I don't know if it will ever open up. I'd like to hope that it will, maybe, someday, but... Ish locked. And if it is locked and it never opens up again, then that's a problem. Okay, so I think I can't remember where the hell we were going. No, really, I actually don't remember where we were going. Was this way locked? Because I'm sure I remember going to that room, although that was with the guy. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to go through this bit, and I kind of ran out of time. Don't even know if I can go down this way. Could we go down this way? Oh, we could. Did I go down this way before? I actually don't remember. I've completely forgotten. I think maybe I did go down this way with her. But I think you hit like a locked door and you can't progress. Down to that long path to the graveyard. Yeah, okay. Had a feeling. Come on, get through the door, please. Okay, yeah, so that one was broken. I think we got to go down through the doctor's room because we did re-enter the code on that. It was the puzzle was already solved, thankfully. We didn't have to redo the puzzle. But we got to go down that doctor's office. Because, yeah, I went there and then I had to, like, come back. Because... Has the lift been here the whole time? Hang on a sec. Because we came down here and then the guy came out there. So, have we been able to go through the lift? Maybe not. I didn't even think to check the lift because it was... Oh, we can. Oh. Okay. As I said, didn't realize the lift. No. Where am I right now? Ah. Okay, let me just... We go to there. Thing is, I'm not sure where, like, the... thing would jolt into motion. What the hell? Why can't I snap a picture of that? Where the hell are we now? Lift area, mortuary. Okay, you're locked. You're locked too, okay. So yeah, in reality there's not actually a lot I can do here, is there? I don't like that crackling noise, that's kind of ominous. So I'm really not sure what I need to do in order to snap a picture of this ghost here. Gotcha. Not sure which one that counts for. B1 left, huh? Makes sense. Doesn't this lead to... Yeah, it does. Can't seem to do anything with it though, so... Okay. Okay, hang on. As I was not expecting the lift to be working, let's continue with the plan I originally had, because we did find a way down into that basement room. Which, I mean, according to this, it's B2 lab, right? And I don't know... No, okay, so going into there and taking a picture of the doll would be useful. I really, really hope I haven't missed that one right at the start of this section. Like, that would be so annoying if that's like the one doll that for some reason you can't go back to. If you can get every other doll, but that one, if you don't catch it right at the start. Because it feels a bit better designed than that. So it's possible that I can't get it now, but I'll be able to later, you know? Because I don't actually know if I'll be able to go down to this lab area. I should. I mean, the door was open for it, but... Okay, where the bloody hell is this thing likely to be? Kind of a busy room. Let's see what we can find. Where at? I mean, if we do have to go all the way back just because the door doesn't open, that would be a bit annoying, but we'll see. Nope, apparently it opens from this side. That's weird. You can open the door from this end, but not the other. No, now we can open it. That's just... what? Oh, and the lift's down here too. That's magical. Okay. This place. Yeah, I had a feeling that the chapter would end here. The air. It's like time has stopped. I've been here before. No, more like I've always wanted to be here. It feels good. It feels like I'm melting away. Oh, that's not a good sign. Moon's half gone. The moon's half gone at the end of phase 6, which implies 12 phases. Okay. Fingers crossed. Or the dog going absolutely mental in the background, if you can hear that. There's just a dog barking outside for some reason. Private Detective Toshiro Kirishima wakes up in front of Haibara Infirmary. Where am I? Why am I here? He remembers coming to this island at the request of Ruka's mother. He was the one who found the 5 missing girls and Rugutsu Isle 10 years back when he was still working for the police. Standing in front of the infirmary. Do all police officers ultimately evolve into private detectives? Because that is such a thing in narratives, isn't it? Just sorry, bit of an aside there, but the number of times you have, oh, I'm a private detective. I used to be a police officer, but I wasn't dealing with that, so I became a private detective. Like, is that a natural evolution, or is it just forced by writers? I don't know. Standing in front of the infirmary, Chihiro Shibara, suspect he's been chasing in connection with multiple missing persons. Assuming that you have something to do with the girl's disappearances. He evaded capture, and the case was closed, but Toshiro would not give up. Handed in his badge, became a private detective to continue his search. Well, okay then. See, I told you we'd be going back with the guy in this one. Toshiro Kirishima. Ruka's not here. Looks like my hunch was wrong. Nice. Everyone needs a mirror stone. Small shrine with a mask. Yeah, it's very big on masks around here. That tape. I remember seeing this door. Looks pretty old though. Why didn't I notice it when I found Ruka here? Nope. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting that to work, but sure. Okay. Two things. First. Did I miss 2 and 3? September 29th, the police substation. You've got a tip off about the missing girls from someone connected with the infirmary. Might be nothing, but I'm going to check the place one more time. September 29th, Haibara Infirmary. Found the girls in this place underneath Haibara Infirmary will fly physically unharmed. When I found them, no, it was dark. I must have been mentioned. Their faces. Right of descent. Right of descent. That phrase again. What does it mean? Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna take a guess. Moonglow Cavern doesn't seem to... That's weird. So Moonglow Cavern doesn't have one? The only one that does is the lab. You know, I really hope I didn't miss those when I was in that flashback. Oh, guess we're going this way. This is the Primeval Passage. Now that is a section here, isn't it? Primeval Passage, upper what? Upper Crossroads. How's my character's inventory looking? Because I might need to buy some herbs. Better. Aha. Nice. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't checked his stuff for a while. Flashlight. So we've got focus and camera. Yeah, that just lets you take pictures of things you otherwise wouldn't normally. It doesn't really affect ghosts. I could just do that. Although I wouldn't mind getting storage up. We'll wait a couple more things for that to go through. This gap isn't very big. I might collapse if I force my way through. I don't want to die in a place like this. I've heard the stories. The day of tranquility is here. They say back when some people came down to this place, they were spared, but not this time. Who did this? The rite of descent. She's here. The woman is here. I saw her blossomed face. Her warp, smash, twisted, destroyed face. Blossoming face, warping, breaking, blossoming, twisting, blossoming, defiling, ending, blossoming, blossoming. Okay. I'm going to get into a slightly better place to fight him. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll do this way too. Okay. Well, that worked. Random ghost attack, fair enough. Search's office connects here, was involved in the disappearances after all. Yes. Oh good, the lift works now. That's a problem. Ooh. Oh, you really can only walk it without code yet. worked out what that flashing light bit means yet. You still not dead? Sure, that'll work. Do I have... Sorry, they're just refreshing my memory and stuff. No, I don't have that. So yeah, with him, I can't tell where the fatal frame point is. Oh, is it working by itself? Apparently it is. That's a problem. It stopped. It doesn't seem to be working. You know, I am kind of wondering about the timeline of these three people being here. Because it almost feels like they're here at the same time. Because, you know, like the code that he did in his first part, and then the one that we did in the last one, like it was already solved. So clearly there's crossover here. But they're still not running into each other. Everything, it's all over. Damn it, didn't get to him in time. That's a lot of items. Cause of death, drowning. Found floating in a Getsu pool by a nurse. Already dead from cardiopulmonary arrest at the time of discovery. Deceased reported to have entered state of agitation at the same time. Tsubaki Tono collapsed on the night of the Kagura. Typical case of someone losing themselves at the Kagura and not coming back. Signs of budding harvest face. Lovely. Nice. Another tape. What we got? 17th, we get to stage. The whole place is in uproar. The Kagura was stopped when the maiden passed out. They say she blossomed. Rite of descent? What are they talking about? I'll get to stage. Let's see how far in the crowd watching the Kagura. The stage was completely sealed off during the ceremony. No one allowed in or out. Looks like my instincts were wrong on this one. I want to give up. To still be here hiding away somewhere waiting. I'll conduct a search tomorrow. After all, it's not a large island. If Haibara is here, he must have left some tracks that I can follow. Our infirmary. Examine the body of the Kagura maiden. Seems she had a heart attack. Verdict is sudden death due to unexplained causes. Infirmary mortuary. I've heard there's an old tradition to put on strange masks to the face of their dead. Yeah, about this place feels wrong, not a pleasant place to be in at all. I think that said something about recycling faces. Now to confirm the identity of the body, they say I shouldn't look. I'm having them remove the mask so I can... The face is sort of beyond recognition. What the hell happened? The workers have confirmed the identity of the body. It's her, alright. I do hate it when the subtitles go by faster than I have the ability to fucking read. Serious evidence has been found in records concerning sudden death of patients. As such, the specified reports are to be destroyed immediately using the incinerator at the back of the infirmary. Ooh, neat. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I worked that one out, thanks. Occupation nurse. Collapsed while performing the role of the vessel during the Regetsu Kagura. Witness reports say she was already dead when they rushed up to help. Postmortem failed to reveal any disease or injury. Suspect heart failure, but this diagnosis is inconsistent. Face could not be identified. One second. Got all the items? I think we do. Okay, this place is the mortuary. Do we have... There is one in here somewhere. Lovely. Somewhere. I've found everyone the building is placed on top of it. Yep, doesn't surprise me. So where is that doll hiding out? There you are, you little shit. Really? I don't actually know if I can get fatal frame shots in this guy's flashlight thing. There's patrolling rooms. Ah. Nurse heading somewhere. Is she now? Ooh, nice. Of course they're not. Ah, power. That doesn't really help, but okay, sure, why not? We've got the half-finished package and under the stairs. The half-finished package is there. If that's the stairs, then... I'm wondering if somewhere in all this junk there's a little doll hiding out. I don't see one. It might be somewhere else. Okay. Okay, I know it's really, really early. I'm going to need to take a break now. I really, really need to go to the bathroom. I know this is like 20 minutes earlier than I normally do. Real sorry about that. I will be back as quick as I can. Sorry, just... bodily functions catching up with me. And I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. I really, really, really needed to go. It does happen occasionally. Sometimes it just catches up with you. Alright. Really? Nothing? A lot of health, don't you, lady? Also, I really feel like this guy's gameplay is probably the easiest, because I'm not having to faff around in first person. Nice. What? Okay. This is the thing we're doing now. I'm just letting my moon meter fill back up again. Look like it's stung. I really hate it when ghosts appear beyond a wall. Oh, that's a good shot. Can I look around? Oh, well, I kind of can. But not much. Okay. I think that light is pointing me towards the door. I think that light's pointing me towards this. So yeah, I really don't think it's pointing me towards an item. So what's through here? I don't think this is where I came in, is it? Oh no, no, that is somehow where I came in. That's... okay, yeah. I thought I'd come in another way. This is what I get for paying attention, I guess. We've accidentally excavated out from the B2 lift shaft into the primeval passage, so work has been stopped for the time being. In the past, we came up against this passage while building the room under the director's office. What the hell is he thinking, taking the same kind of risk twice? The edge of the island forbade the excavation of building underground. If the old primeval passage is disturbed, then the moonlight won't reach. I guess I won't say no to that. Right, there you are, you little shit. So there's definitely a room in there. What was the other? Under the stairs. Damn it! Fucked off. Nah, you really can't, can you? I'm not complaining. It's more points. So where the hell does this go? Nothing at all. Oh no, there's definitely something on the other side of that door. And I can't read what that says. I mean, a glowing green sign like that typically denotes an exit, but I still cannot read it. Nope. Still got to work out the whole under the stairs bit. There's some hidden room down here somewhere, and I don't know what or where. Don't know, and that's just weird. There's like a room there, but it's not a room. It's just something you can look into, which is bizarre. You can kind of look a little bit left and right, but do anything. I do wonder if when we come down here with one of the camera wielding girls, we'll be... Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to... I mean, maybe I could have seen that before. That's interesting. Was that the one I was missing then? So that's under the stairs. It's not under the stairs. It's at the bottom of the stairs, perhaps. I wouldn't say that's under the stairs. But, fair enough. Make the arrangements as scheduled for the 5 patients who are to receive special treatment. Note that some are outpatients. Use the room underneath the director's office, but ensure that no one knows about the procedure or gains entry. One of the patients, Misaki Aso in 310 and Ruka Yomosuke in 308, have the most potential. Madoka in 203 may also be of use. However, some doubts remain about the outpatients. Marie and Tomo. Written note attached to the memo. You can't choose the organs for the right of descent in the same way as they do for the Rogetsu Kagura. This isn't Harvest Dance in the damn village square. They used to be very careful in choosing the organs for the right of descent. Only the bestial, obedient, and impressionable would do. Girls who can easily be made one with the masks and the music. Right of Descent is very serious business. Its performance and outcome affect the fate of our entire community. You can't afford to make any mistakes. The candidates must be perfect. Even if they give you some pause. I am wondering, because obviously the ritual went wrong. The Rite of Descent happened and the Day of Tranquility came. Like, that I get. The question is why? What went wrong? And one of the things that I remember seeing in a previous cutscene was that one of the girls seemed to have been dragged off by their parents. And I'm wondering if that's what happened. Like, there were supposed to be the 5 girls. One of them, their parents wouldn't let them engage, so they got dragged out. And so that's why it all went wrong. Oh, excuse me. The day of the Kagura is close at hand. It's sure to be packed with spectators. There are even some famous people coming from the mainland. Opening the Kagura to the public has not only improved the image of the island, but brought us wealth in so many ways. However, there are also preparations to be made for the other ceremony. The organs have been chosen, and the true Mask of the Lunar Eclipse has been completed. The Rite of Descent will return. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is feared as the mask that caused the vessel to blossom, bringing the Day of Tranquility that destroyed the island. But by performing the Rite of Descent with the true mask, the vessel, my poor suffering daughter, will be cured. Has it been mentioned he's had a daughter before? I don't think it has. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is our last chance to cure Moonlight Syndrome. The mask of the vessel causes the wearer to lose themselves, but the mask of the Lunar Eclipse is said to erase all memory, bringing the wearer to a place of origin, purify them, and then bring them back to themselves, back to the living. If the Rite of Descent succeeds, my seemingly never-ending battle with Moonlight Syndrome will finally come to an end. There have been casualties. My dear wife blamed herself for our daughter's illness and, in her distress, ended her own life. Perhaps she was better off not having to see our daughter end up like this. Everything I've done, my work, my sacrifices, the combination of all my research, it's all for her. Interesting. Last Mask of the Lunar Eclipse that I have poured my heart and soul into is complete. It is no overstatement to say that I have spent myself completely in this endeavor, but it is worth it all. I want to thank you sincerely for all your support. The way to make the mask only became clear to me when you reconstructed the ancient documents on the lost Rite of Descent. You also solved the mystery of the materials to use and gather them for me. The Rite of Descent will surely produce the results you desire, and the true Mask of the Lunar Eclipse shall take shape. The true Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is not the foul artifact that brought about the Day of Tranquility spoken of in our legends. No, that disaster was caused because the mask made by my ancestor, Soetsu, was less than perfect. Thanks to you, this mask will reopen the door to the hallowed realm Soetsu wrote of. As I must perform my role as keeper of the mask during the Kagura, I cannot witness the Rite of Descent with my own eyes, but I will be praying for its success. Interesting. So, our dear little doctor has good reason for what he's doing. He wants to cure his daughter of her problem. I know it's 4 o'clock, but I've already taken a break, so not this time. don't know what the hell that was. There you go. The organ girls are extremely unstable. The stress and damage, both physical and mental, that they endured from the failure of the rite of descent has wiped their memories and feelings clean. We should be able to suppress their symptoms with appropriate care and medication. This really is a most rare and interesting case. We should continue observing their progress in order to investigate the effects of the rite of descent. Addendum. The results of this investigation might aid our treatment of Sakuya, who has been moved to the Court of the Unhallowed. Wow, I feel like we're just getting all the lore dumps. Well, okay. So... Actually, just before I go through there... Might as well double check. Don't know if the door will be closed. Don't know if... Nope, okay. Just wanted to double check in case there was like a special thing or something in there, I don't know. I knew there was something around here somewhere. Whoa, that's 20, that's a lot. Okay, we'll wait actually, because I might get another one with him soon. It's been a while, so I'd be hopeful. Hello? Once you together the file dimension and bring them to my room. It would be a waste of time, but I'll look anyway. Show to indicate any children who have spiritual potential. And leave the boys' files, I have no use for them. Yeah, it had to be a woman, well, a girl. The day of the lunar eclipse is at hand. They are the original version of the Uegetsu Kagura, left only to legend. The mask and music of the organs brings the spirit of the dead into the vessel. She performs her dance to send them back to the underworld. This is the rite of the descent. In accordance with the director's wishes, I prepared the Temple of Tsukiyomi for the rite, with the organs, vocal, bell, flute, drum, and strings. Will we find suitable candidates for all 5 of them? Is that woman really fit to perform the role of the dancer of the vessel? Can we really perform the rite of descent right in the middle of the Kagura? Can't shake off all my doubts. But I've started to become fascinated by the rite of descent. It began when I saw it, the mask of the lunar eclipse. Its expression manages to encapsulate a benevolent smile, the suppression of tears, and moment of unbridled anger, death itself, all at the same time. The more I look at the mask, the more I feel myself falling into its gaze. I must see the rite performed with it. No, I want more than that. I want to try putting the mask on my own face to see how it feels. It's too late for me to turn back. I guess technically... Let's see if there's anything else. It's kind of annoying because it locks your forward movement when you go through those curtains. Presumably it's for the sake of the animation. But if you go through at the wrong angle, you can kind of get stuck. Leave me alone! I managed to miss. One thing I have noticed actually using this thing is that when you charge up your attack power thing, it seems to also slow down time ever so slightly. Slightly. It's not a huge drop, but it's definitely a drop. I think that's why I find his gameplay probably the easiest of the three. It'd be great if we could just use the flashlight for all three characters, but at the same time it would kind of take away from the whole fatal frame thing. Why me? Why not? Balls. Damn it. Maybe it'll open up later, I don't know. I'll try every chance I get, but if it's closed, it's closed. There's nothing I can do about that. Actually, just before I go in there, let's check upstairs. Might as well. See if that connecting corridor's opened up. Maybe he can go to the other half of the building now. Yeah, it's still locked. Unsurprising. Yeah, we could go in these rooms before. May as well check. You never know if there's going to be any items or something in here. Doesn't seem to be though. Nope, guess not. Can we get into here? Question mark. Again, probably not, because he doesn't specifically need to. No. Well, okay. Ironic, really, that I've already come through here with what's her name in the last chapter. Alright, so we go through here. Might be a ghost attack in this room. What? God damn it. Why, hey, door's open. Finally, someone new. This would be where they burn the erroneous documents. What could they have been? Decided that the film of the Kagura is to be incinerated. While I'm aware of the importance of keeping a record of the event, even considering what happened, there's something very strange about the film. At first I thought it was just damage to the film itself, but I checked again. That's when I realized. The film is showing a woman who definitely wasn't present at the time of the recording. I think she's dancing. Just to be sure, I had the other nurses watch the film with me. The second time I saw it, I could see her even more clearly. The woman is slowly becoming more and more apparent in the film. I could barely believe it myself when I came to this realization, but there's simply no other explanation. I don't want to see it again. I don't even want to be near this damn film anymore. I'm afraid I can't wait for your permission, Director. I'm taking this cursed thing straight to the rear incinerator and destroying it once and for all. How'd that work out for you? This is addressed to me. Long time no see. I hear you're coming to Regetsu Island for work. I'm on the island now conducting some research. We'll be able to meet up. This place is pretty interesting. Its culture is almost completely unique. Jesus Christ, 27 pages. Buckle in, guys. My specific research topic is masks. The mask-related beliefs of Regetsu Isle are well known even on the mainland, but there are still many mysteries to be explained. Fortunately for me, this is the year of the Rogetsu, held once a decade. Many different masks are made for the ceremony. Couldn't have timed it better. If all goes well, I might even have a chance to actually see the masks being made. I'm planning to stay for a while to take advantage of all these great research opportunities. Do you still remember my young sister, Iori? She insisted on tagging along with me. She says she's really excited about seeing the Rogetsu Kagura. What a tourist. When I told her I knew a real detective, Iori said she wanted to meet you. So when you get here, we should all go for a drink. We haven't done that much since we got jobs. Takashi Aiba, teaching assistant. Was he the one who made the masks? I don't know. Maybe he's just a... Who? So something. Purpose of most Kagura masks is to make the wearers one with the gods as they take the appearance of them and perform the ritual dance. But the masks on Rogetsu Isle don't represent gods. In fact, there aren't any gods in the belief system here. Also, the Rogetsu Kagura got its current name relatively recently. It used to be called the Rite of Descent. Descent represents a journey of the souls of the dead. Given the circumstances of putting masks on the faces of corpses, the masks on this island must represent the dead. I do wonder if that's like a thing, because when I went into the morgue bit, there was like, oh, prepare this one for a mask or something like that. And I thought, oh, is he taking their faces off and turning those into the masks? I think it's more that the person's... When a person dies and their face goes into its final form, it's referred to as a death mask. So it's entirely possible that these faces are death masks of people who have died. Maybe. The tradition of putting on death masks... I should have kept reading. The tradition of putting on death masks and performing dances occurred elsewhere, but these masks represent death itself. The forms of mind that have faced death, the shape of the soul at the moment one moves from existence to nothingness. The mask here represents the shape of things that leave behind no lasting forms. The Rite of Descent used such masks. What function did they have in island society? Is the mask worn by the vessel? It was crafted long before the other Kagura masks. Its roots are different from any of them. The most prominent of them is called the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, crafted by the artisan Zoetsu Yomosuke. However, hang on. Yomosuke. Hang on. No, it's Takashi Aiba, but never mind. I mean, the name could have changed over the years, I guess, but... However, legend has it that a disaster befell the island when the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse caused the vessel to blossom, and so its existence has remained taboo for many years. The mask-making arts from the era of Sozetsu were lost for a time, most likely as a result of the disaster. Nothing is known about it except that it was black in color. The present-day mask maker Soya wants to revive the advanced arts of Soetsu. Perhaps the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is ultimately... said we both have mild cases of Moonlight Syndrome. They say it happens to a lot of people after watching the Kagura and will have to be hospitalized here for a while. Now that I write the words hospitalized makes it sound so serious, but don't worry, it's not a big deal. In fact, it won't even stop me from continuing my mask research. If you get another chance to visit the island, make sure you visit us. We could certainly use some companionship here. The other patients aren't exactly... a black mask. When the dead return to the world of the living become as the dead. The mask made to become as the dead makes the wearer become death itself. I can't imagine what this mask is used for. It has the gentle smile like a Buddhist statue, but there's a primal emptiness about its face that is evocative of death, a particular kind of death. Looking at it, I feel myself drawn into the depths of oblivion. I feel terror and relief. It's beautiful. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I thought I smashed my eyes in. I still see. It's still looking at me. I can see it again. It's so beautiful. Missed the third one. That's annoying. Okay, so I am... There's one in the graveyard. The wait, reference room? What's the reference room? Oh. There one in that room and I didn't bloody get it. That's the wrong one. Apparently I must have just not realized I didn't get one in here. So we'll probably have to have at least one fight along this path somewhere. Okay. Mm-hmm. I can't believe we missed that one in the room because for some reason it just wouldn't click. Ooh. What does that do? Equipment increases the time you have after each shot to make a chain. Ooh. I mean, that could just be useful to just have. And it's a cheap one too. Sure, why not? Ooh, I should probably equip it. Well, we've got red, green, and blue, so that's fine. That's a lot of graves. or is it just that one little item? Nope, just you, what it looks. I'm sure it's important. It was my uncle's recommendation that brought me to Rogetsu Island. At first I was quite apprehensive, for both the islanders and the infirmary staff have shown me such kindness, helping me to settle into my new job and my new life here. I appreciate now what good advice my uncle gave me. I feel so lucky to be here. Turns out that this year is the year of the Rogetsu Kagura, an important island festival that's only held once a decade. At the center of this Kagura is a woman called the Vessel who performs a dance as an offering to the gods. I was very surprised when the islanders asked me, an outsider, to take the role of the Vessel. That's interesting. They explained that the Vessel should be a woman about my age, beautiful and impressionable. When they put it like that, how could I possibly refuse? Well, impressionable maybe is not such a good thing. I mean, it's not terrible, but it does depend. It's such an honor to be allowed to take part in an ancient island tradition. This will be an excellent opportunity for me to express my gratitude to Rogetsu Isle for all the happiness it has brought me. I am truly thrilled. For the festival, I have to take part in a purification ceremony where I bond with the vessel mask worn during the Kagura. Hearing about this made me a little more nervous than when I accepted the role. I hope it all goes to plan. Oh, and a film reel. Balls. Well, let me think. I need to work out. There you are. Ooh, that's a nice one. What the hell? Okay, is this thing just, like, infinitely spawning enemies right now? Because that's a little on the unfair side. Okay, I really think this thing's just infinitely spawning enemies. Genuinely thinking that right now. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, maybe that big guy's summoning the little guys. I'm not necessarily complaining because this is getting me an awful lot of points. But I am wondering if this is ever going to end. Because I'm guessing probably not. I do think that guy with the cage on his head has got a lot more health than it looks. I think I got him. And he's back again. Yeah, okay, these guys are just gonna keep coming. I think I need to just go. This is kind of annoying that I can't run through this section. Yeah, I really do think these guys are just coming. As I said, it's not in and of itself a problem. I kind of like getting all the points. I mean, considering I cannot run out of ammo in this form, you know, using the... And then see, look, he just pops right back into existence. Maybe that was it. Oh, okay. Maybe I just had to kill a lot of them? I don't know. That was kind of weird, the fact it kept respawning. I'd almost say, is that like a bug? Because you could really abuse the system like that, because you don't have to worry about ammo when you're using the flashlight. And because you can just keep spamming them, you could theoretically get an infinite number of points, which you can then spend beefing up your other characters. That's not a bad system, actually. If you want to abuse that, which would be quite tedious. But you could do it, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know if that was, like, bugged, or if there was just a lot of ghosts. But, I mean, I did that whole thing. I didn't take a single chunk of damage, so, you know. I've literally been attacked once in this whole chapter. And that was because the ghost literally moved just out of frame at the last millisecond. Come on now. Man in sync. Why are you there? So, we got a film, didn't we? Was there a projector? I mean, there was, just not here. Some things are best left unknown. Some things are best left forgotten. Won't she ever wake up? Nope. Still won't open. Balls. My guess is he's going to lead me over to the other side of the mansion now. Well, I keep calling it a mansion. It's technically, yes, it's a hospital. It's just a really fucking big one. All right. Okay, well, let me think. I know that this is where I need to get to. I know that. So I'm going to go the other way. I'm trying to work out like what the best route to take through all this would be. Hang on. So we go through there, we then come down through the underground, we go out of there, we can then go upstairs. Can we use the lift? We can use the lift, that makes things a bit easier. Well, we may as well have a wander. There probably won't be anything, because the game's like, well, why would you go here? You've got no reason to go there. And I'm like, well, I want to go there because I want to explore. What do you think? Saw something pop up. There was a somewhere under here, perhaps. There you are. Pick it up now. Come on. What do we got on that? Keep those for whoever comes next, I think. So can we use elevator? We can. That'll come in handy. Good. I do wonder if maybe that's where he was hiding his sister. That section's been there for ages and it still doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, I forgot that this door just randomly opened at one point. Anything at all? Doesn't seem to be a lot. Well, I'm not picking up any items, which is a problem. Just seems to be completely empty and devoid of anything. Again, probably because, you know, not really supposed to be wandering around here. I just have specifically chosen to do it to myself. But then we did get our bar standing in front of that door. So it is possible we will have to come up here at some point. Just nothing's here because we haven't, like, triggered the story moment yet. But hey, I want to go hunting for items, so... Well, nothing there yet. Oh, we can. Wasn't sure if I'd be allowed to. I genuinely do not know how far I'm going to be able to get along this track before I have to turn around and go all the way backwards. Probably quite far. In fact, I'm willing to bet I won't be able to... My first time back to the island in quite a while, exactly the same as when I left, almost as if time doesn't flow the same way here as it does in the rest of the world. My sister is the same as ever too. She's just like we were when we were children. I feel like she's gotten more innocent as she's grown up, not less. Then again, maybe I'm just leaving her behind as I press on, getting ahead in life. Anyway, that's beside the point. My father was right. We don't have the luxury of choice. When I see the state she's in, I'm not sure if I can even wait until the Kagura, but I know how important the timing is. If she's in this condition because she was the vessel of the Kagura, then our only hope is to make her do it again. No, wait. Simply performing the Rogetsu Kagura with her isn't enough. The Kagura is for tourists. We need something more powerful than that. We have to bring back the original form, the ancient rite of descent. I can hear the nurse shouting from across the room. There's a girl crying. Seems like Ayako's been naughty again. Father says she's just like me, always getting herself into mischief. Such fun. Ayako knows how to have fun too. She knows the best way to toy with her playthings. She understands the same things I do. The only way to stay alive any amount of time on this ancient, unchanging island is to have a little fun. Right. Because that's a perfectly normal, healthy reaction to everything, isn't it? Huh. Well, don't think we can do that yet. But we can go through here. Right, so probably at some point we'll get a key for that box. So we'll try the third floor, but I'm not expecting miracles. Not even expecting the third floor to work. I know we need a key for the fourth floor. Oh no, it does work. I know we need a key for the fourth floor. Ah. Okay, that's locked. Fine. If you're locked too, then there's nothing up here I can do. Oh, nope, you're open. Anything here at all? Nope, absolutely nothing. This is a pointless place. Great. Well, it was worth a look. Because you never know, they could always hide secret stuff, and sometimes you have to just go exploring off the beaten track in order to find proper secrets. Like in, you know, Project Zero's both 2 and 3 had little, not really side quests, but they were little side things you could do, like the hide-and-seek game. You know, if you go back to the building that you like first enter into the game, like halfway through Project Zero 2, then there's just a bunch of ghost kids. You play hide and seek with them, you then battle them, and then at the end you get like a special lens or something. I forget exactly what the hell it is you get. You get something for it. And there's also, you can also return to that same house, I think a little earlier than the hide and seek kicks off. But you can also return to the house at another point, and you get more information about like the first couple of ghosts you run into. There's like lots of little things if you just go out of your way to find them. Well, I should hope so. Might as well check in these rooms real quick. I don't think I'm going to find anything at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure we must be close to the end of this guy's section, I suppose. But worth a look. We'll probably go unlock that box, find something, and then that'll be the end of his chapter. Then we'll probably be back with the second woman, I would guess. I could go back to Ruka again, but it would feel a bit weird going to her all the time. Then again, she's kind of the equivalent of Ray from the third game, you know. I do wonder if... Didn't you break before? I do wonder if this guy's even gonna survive, because guys have a tendency not to survive in the Fatal Frame / Project Zero series. They just don't. You think about Miku's brother, Mafuyu. Technically, he dies. There aren't really any central guy characters in the second one. Not really. I mean, I suppose you could say the folklorist, he dies. And the head of the Kurosawa house, he dies. So you could argue that. And I suppose the... oh, what the hell was his name? The kid that helps the twins escape in the past, he dies. Yeah, guys don't really do very well in this series. Like, girls don't do that much better, but like if you're a guy, you're pretty much guaranteed to die unless you put some effort in to get a good ending. Girls at least have a small chance of survival. Small, but you know, it's there a little bit. All right. Let's go see what this tape has to offer. Well, it's not really a tape, is it? It's did I pick up a tape and not listen to it? No, I did listen to the tape. Didn't I? Let me double check real quick. Yeah, that was the last one we listened to. Just mark that off. Quick run around the room, check for items. Nice. I think that's pointing me at the projector. So is this the actual Kugura that was put on for the tourists? Or is this the actual rite of the set? During the Kugura, the maiden died. What happened? Buried painting. Ooh, and a cassette tape. Crying out loud. Get out of that corner, please. Getting a little stuck in there. Is that it? Just the three? Sorry, after that last set of fights, I was expecting something much long-winded. Okay. So, apparently... we got an oil painting and a cassette. And we also got a tape. Ugetsu Hall, September 25th. Finally been able to talk with the Ugetsu Hall sanatorium patients. Access is supposed to be restricted, but I was able to worm my way in. Good word from Sayaka works wonders. Sadly, talking to the Moonlight Syndrome sufferers isn't really all that illuminating. Their amnesia makes it difficult to get a coherent statement out of these people. First they say they saw it all happen, then they say they didn't see anything. At this rate, my investigation will be as dead as that maiden. Finally got a concrete statement. One of the kids said he saw some girl in a room on the 3rd floor. He's a patient, and then now to find out. Ugetsu Hall, room 309. There's nothing here but a painting. This must be what the boy saw, another dead ending. Ugetsu Hall, 4th floor. This is it. I've been around the whole building. At the end of the corridor is the only place left to check. Patient is one called Sakuya. She seems to be Yohabara's older sister. Hers said to be a particularly severe case of Moonlight Syndrome, so there's probably wouldn't be any point in asking her about the whole thing. That is, if she was conscious, she's in a coma, so it's all academic anyway. This room. It's like a prison cell. Anyway, that's my search finished. No sign of Habara or the girls. Interesting. 4th floor, huh? Well, okay. Okay. So, it's 5 o'clock. In fact, technically it's a couple of minutes past. We're going to take a break, and then it looks like we're going up to the 3rd floor. Well, 3rd floor, then maybe 4th floor? We still got that box on the 2nd floor to open up. I'm not sure where this is going, but maybe we're not as close to the end of this chapter as I thought. But, that will be in a minute. Back in a sec, guys. And we are back. Okay, so... what were we doing? Oh, yeah. So I think we gotta go upstairs. Because he mentioned 3rd floor and 4th floor. So we'll see what we can find. Because that could be why that one half of the 3rd floor was sealed off. Maybe. Don't know, let's find out. I've gone the wrong fucking way. Literally just dawned on me. I was like, oh, hang on. I went the wrong way. I went through the wrong door. Nurse entering. God, these fucking nurses all over the place. When I say nurses, it's one nurse that I've been following this entire time, which would be creepy in any other context. Okay, now. It was 3rd floor first. Let's try 3rd floor. What can he see that we can't? Yep, I had a feeling. And now it's open. So yeah, it was shut before because progression lock. Makes sense. What I'm to report, Yuko in room 309 has shown some drastic changes recently. His behavior is increasingly problematic. He causes disturbances, shouting out suddenly at the top of his voice and grinning like a man possessed. Last night, after lights out, he started causing a racket. I ran to his room to check on him, and he grabbed me and started screaming annihilation over and over. I mean, it's a good movie. I liked it. There's also been some disturbing changes in his paintings. He keeps painting pictures of a sinister-looking woman. There is no longer any doubt that the woman he paints is the patient in the isolation room. Why does he keep painting pictures of her? I believe they are an omen foretelling the awakening of one with no face. Oh, and a tape. October 9th. Sayaka told me that she's planning to leave. Want to transfer Ruka to another hospital. It's just so sudden, I can't work it out. The events of these last few days must have taken a toll on her. I feel like the moment I take my eyes off her, she'll be gone in an instant. Okay. Now what? Do I need to worry about that at all, or... let me go check. Files. Written in German. Don't know. Gotcha. So yeah, this was Ruka's building. Room. This was Ruka's room. Ooh. Everything's getting out of control. Sawyer been completely consumed by his obsession with his Yomotsuki ancestor, and now the Hibaras have started behaving in ways I simply can't understand. I have to get Ruka better. I have to take her away somewhere far away. They've never even heard of this island and won't have to hear the name Rogetsu. Choosing between my husband and my daughter isn't easy, but saving Ruka is the only thing that matters to me now, and I'll do it no matter how long it takes. I'm so sorry, my darling Sawyer. Somewhere deep inside you is the man I once cared for, who I still do care for. But you buried him so deep inside this madness. I don't think there is any way for me to save you. I'm leaving Rogetsu. Oh yes, of course. I forgot that her father was absolutely up to his arse in this. Anything worth getting? Could be something. Didn't think I'd already got that one. Okay, never mind. I wouldn't mind getting that one next. If I get the chance. Yes. Oh. Hi. Is it just you? If it's just you, mate, you are absolutely SOL. Told you. You're gonna drop something. Ooh, small key. Don't know what it's for, but it's for something. In fact, I think I know what it's for. That is going to be the key for that little box, which will in turn give me the key to the floor. Man going to gallery. Sure he is, and I'm sure he'll have a very fun time. Nope, that's locked. Well, better luck next time. Ooh, this one's open. Oh, that was the person who painted, wasn't it? Actually, the door I just opened, that's the person who was painting. I remember seeing him before. I was trying to remember who in this area was the one who painted. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy. I'd forgotten. Because I don't pay attention to this stuff all that much. Wait, really? So the painting person is in this room, but can't go in either of the ones that go around to it. So down to the second floor. Open up that small little lockbox, I would imagine. I may have to go all the way around for that. I don't know if I can go through that secret door the other way. It's not even a secret. It's so freaking obvious at the door. You just can't open it from that side. Can I go through here or no? I think we've got to go around, don't we? Get comfortable, folks. This is going to take a couple of minutes. Yay! Told ya. Ooh, nope. And another film? I don't dare set foot on the mainland. I'd be arrested for sure, and with good cause. I'm notorious for my crimes. This island is the perfect place for me now. Detective Kirishima has been sniffing around, but I doubt he'll find me. I've actually rather been enjoying our dangerous little game of hide and seek. Why? A friend may betray your trust, but an enemy can be relied on to play their part. All Kirishima wants is to catch me. As such, I will always know what to expect from him. It somehow excites me to have an adversary. It somehow excites me to have an adversary. Come to think of it, Kirishima may be the only one who's ever taken me seriously. In any case, my preparations are complete. When the rite of descent is over, my sister will be released from her confusion and distress. Thinking about her reminds me of the song we used to sing when we were young. She's probably forgotten it now. Her memory isn't what it used to be. Hopefully, when the rite of descent is complete, she'll be able to sing it for me just like the old days. Wait just a little longer, dear sister. It's almost time. When the ceremony is done, we'll leave this island and we'll make up for your lost time day by day. The three of us will live somewhere quiet where we can hear your song. You know what? Screw this. Yep, definitely quicker. I forgot I was only on the second floor, because you can't do that on the third, but you can do that on the second. Okay, so I wasn't expecting a reel. I figured we'd be getting the key for the fourth floor at some point. So this could be the end of his chapter, I'm thinking. Wait, which one did I pick up? Was it this one? No, I think I've seen this. There we go. Sealed one. Ah. Huh. That doesn't really help, does it? Okay. So we find the notebook and the reel when we follow that particular line. Why were the doors on the third floor locked though? You'd think they'd be open. I feel like I've missed something. Now I do need to go up to the third floor. Okay, so to the best of my knowledge, on the third floor, there's only one way to get into that artist's room. Well, okay, technically there's two ways. You can either go through the gallery or go directly in through his door. You know, either that door or that door, but both of them were locked. So... either I'm missing something... Okay. Because we also had that ghost that we sort of followed, but the door was locked, wasn't it? Okay, so that door is locked. Gotta be something somewhere. I may just have to start doing more wandering until I find something, but... items dotted around, at least not according to the item scanner. Okay. So we picked up a key in that room, which led us to the tiny little lockbox, which led us to the film reel, but the film reel didn't do anything. Why did the film reel not do anything? Unless... bit of a punt. Maybe we have to, like, try to go up to the fourth floor and be denied? That's possible. That might trigger something. If not, I'm a bit stymied because I'm like, well, what am I missing? Because I can't go up to the fourth floor because I need a key. I can't go into the art gallery or the other thing without some kind of key. So what have I not done to trigger something? I don't know. So we'll check that room one more time. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. Okay. So where... Maybe something did appear when I played that cassette, the film reel, and I just didn't see it because I'm an idiot. That's also entirely possible. Doesn't seem to be anything in particular. Like, he's not commenting on it or anything like that. We just found it by following a trail of breadcrumbs, and then they just stopped. Which is actually kind of annoying. Hope the game hasn't bugged out or something. Sure. Just one enemy, huh? Still, that implies maybe on the right track for something? Why would there be a sudden enemy in that room? Nothing else down this way. Why would there be a sudden enemy appearance there of all rooms? It could just be random enemy randomly appearing, but enemies don't do that in this game. At least not as far as I can tell. It does seem oddly specific. Nothing. Where the hell is everything? Why was it everything was going perfectly well and then suddenly I hit a dead end? I almost feel like something's not triggered, like I was supposed to watch that video file and for some reason it didn't trigger. Which is a bit worrying, because I could have soft-locked myself maybe somehow. Like, without realizing it. Maybe exploring all these floors before I was supposed to's balls something up somewhere. I'd be surprised if that is indeed the case. Was there... Maybe we should try searching the rooms on this floor. Was there talk about patients on this floor? I can't remember. I thought there was only room floors 3 and 4, but I don't know. I think something somewhere hasn't flagged. I'm increasingly of that opinion, but I don't know. It's weird. Follow all the little breadcrumbs and then nothing. Hello. Well, that's a bit fucking unfair, isn't it? Okay. Well, we're discovering something at least, like we're running into this. It's not quite what I want, but it's something. What were they going to do? That's right. I was going to heal up. Top up my health just a little bit. Okay, I've clearly triggered something off, because there was that ghost at the bottom of the stairs. Now there's that. So something is clicked. Whether that'll allow some form of progression, I don't know. I suppose the only thing left to do is to just keep exploring around places I haven't been, just to see what I can find. Oh, still locked. Gotta be something somewhere. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention, so I was reaching across for a drink. I be thirsty. No items are there at all. What have I missed? What have I not done? Did I pick up... So we had the sealed film. There's that. Small key was to the box where the film was. I am wondering if somehow I've managed to bug this out. Because it's really weird that now progression seems to have just stalled. To play it again or something? Nothing seems to have triggered. It's gotta be something I'm messing up on the third floor. It's gotta be. I mean, if I have to, like, you know, look it up, I'm gonna be annoyed. I don't want to. This is the point. I don't want to look this up. Everything was going perfectly fine, and now suddenly we've hit a snag, and I don't know if it's because of a bug or some other reason. I genuinely don't know. Like, if it's because of a bug, I'm gonna have to roll back my save, and that means redoing the entire fucking chapter. Really don't want to do that. What? But I tried that door earlier. It was locked. For fuck's sake, game. So what, I had to try that door, find it was locked, and then try this one? Fuck you. Okay. That would be the Rogetsu, or more accurately, it would be the rite of descent. This scene. What is this? That day. When Haibara came back to the island, everyone on the island vanished. And that's the end of that chapter. Okay, I do want to stress that's a bit bullshit in terms of design, because what that essentially is you try one door, it's locked. You then try another door, okay, admittedly right next to it, but you try another door, that's also locked, and then you're supposed to go back to the first door to try it again, because now that you've tried the second door, the first one is now unlocked. If you're gonna do that, you gotta clue us in. You have to actively say, hey, this door is open now. What the hell are you doing to me, game? Oh, God. That was annoying. That was really annoying. Searching for Madoka, Misaki finds herself in her own room at Rogetsu Hall and discovers a photo of herself as a child alongside a woman with no face. Does this woman have any connection with the girl in black? Misaki feels that if she could only meet this woman, her own path would be clear. My special friend. What is 4467? Who is this? Sakuya. Well, back to you, I suppose. Refresh my memory. What have you got? Other than a lot of Type 14, which I remember accidentally buying for you. Yes, that was, oops. Well, I suppose I should look on the bright side. There you are. Nice. Might as well just check these rooms before we head back to the main hall, at which point I'll probably be saving, because we've only got a few minutes left for today. Yeah, that bit just running around with that guy was just like... I got so turned around because of that. And honestly, that was not my fault. Like, I checked this door right here, from the other side, of course. It was locked. Okay, it was locked. That's a bit bullshit. Nice. Is it on the other side? Oh, it is. Ooh, nice. Nine more, we can get another PowerPoint. Won't say no to that. Assuming we can get 9 more, of course. I don't know, because there was one item that I didn't get with the other girl. Miku. No, not Miku. Wrong Fatal Frame game. Project Zero, whatever. Okay. So despite some slight problems with the end of that last chapter, I think we're doing pretty good. We're into phase 8. If I am right, and there are 12 phases, I'm imagining 2 or 3 more sessions. I don't know exactly. I think this game's going to go on longer than I thought it originally was going to. Although if I keep getting stuck like that, it's probably going to go on for quite a while. So I think we're just going to have to be a bit more careful and observant. But that was not my fault, okay? That was bullshit. Try a door, locked. Try another door, locked. Try the first door again, and suddenly it's unlocked. Like... that doesn't make any sense. And it's not like I tried them a distance apart or anything like that. It was, no, I literally tried them back to back. But, I don't know. It's weird, it's annoying. I'm wondering if it was some kind of bug or something. Like maybe the guy was supposed to have gone in. Like maybe you were supposed to have checked the art gallery door. And then the ghost was supposed to have gone in the other door. Like, if you just flip those around, then it would have made a lot more sense. So, I don't know. That one was really fucking weird. I don't get that. But anyway, that's small aside. It's annoying, but I got past it. But anyway, yeah, I'm still having a blast with this. I think, you know how much I love this game. I think this game's really good. I love this series. Can't wait to jump into the 5th one when we're done with this one. But that'll probably be a bit ways down the line. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.